On LinkedIn, I see a lot of people talk about thought leadership. And my point of view, at least how I see it, is a lot of people overthink thought leadership. They believe that if you put together a strategic plan to become a thought leader and you follow these steps, then that will make you a thought leader. And maybe my approach is a little more amateurish, if I can use that word. I believe that a thought leader is generous with their time, shares their insight, is open to conversation, and willing to talk to people about what they think, why it matters, and as important, listen. Maybe it's a simplistic approach to thought leadership, but I think people try too hard. I think they believe that some thought leadership is a marketing campaign that they can execute on, and I don't see that at all. What are your thoughts?
Uh, that people overthink it, definitely. I think LinkedIn experts, with experts, quote unquote, are are kind of responsible for it because this is what they sell pretty much. They sell frameworks, they sell programs. So it's about building the value of it. And so you got to make it look very complicated and very strategic and things.
Mhm.
Now, of course, there's ways that you can make it very subtle and very strategic. And you look at some of the best people on LinkedIn, some of the highest performing creators, people like Justin Welsh, like Richard van der Bloom, they are very strategic and very deliberate in their strategy. Now, does that mean that you need to be extremely deliberate and extremely complex in your approach, especially when you get started? Absolutely not. I mean, you look at all the greatest creators out there, the one thing they had in common is when they started, they had no idea what they were doing. And all they did was share what they knew, share one piece of information a day that would be helpful for their audience based on the experience that they had. So it's just about that generosity, is kind of waking up every day and thinking, what could be one small piece of insight that I can share to my audience that will help them achieve their goals, and then as a secondary goal, like position myself as someone who produces valuable content to solve a specific problem, and therefore position myself as a thought leader. Thought leadership is a result of helping people consistently and being recognized as someone who provides value every single day. You don't just show up and say, "Oh, I'm a thought leader. Listen to me." It's you kind of earn that thought leadership by showing up every day, like you said, being generous with your time, interacting with the audience, and just being helpful.